Total strangers coming to the rescue in the middle of a basketball game.
I love this story. The heroes were connected with the person they helped to save through our own James Spann. And they're our Alabama champions. Brenda LaDunn shares that story.
I am feeling better. I've been improving a little bit every day.
At a recent Alabama basketball game, Tony Harris suffered a heart attack.
And we heard help, help. So I kind of made my way through the crowd and got to Mr. Harrison.
Leslie Gear, a complete stranger, didn't think twice before jumping in to administer CPR, ultimately helping to save Tony Harrison's life.
She was my angel that night. And I told her that I have a really large family and I'll always consider her a part of my family.
How's that make you feel, Leslie?
Blessed, very blessed.
That's definitely a lot of heroes that night.
In fact, Riley Woods is another one of those heroes.
I did the compressions while trying to navigate the logistics of making sure an AED was coming, making sure someone was taking care of that airway. The more hands, the better, because, there's also a logistics side to it. You want to make sure that there's an AED on the way. You want to make sure that 911 is called, because the more tools you have, the better chance of the outcome might be.
Give me a second chance of life. Because I could very easily have been gone that night, I just want to make sure that everybody knows. And I know there were probably other people involved, paramedics and others. But I just want them all to know how grateful that I am that they give me a second chance. We were put in that place in that position for a reason. I believe that she was put there for me, because if I had been off somewhere, if I'd have been home or been somewhere else, there's a good possibility I wouldn't be here today.
So my uncle had asked me on Sunday in the hospital if we knew who had saved his life, because the doctor told him that his life was saved at the Coliseum, and we told him, no, we didn't have a clue, who it was. And so actually a friend of mine suggested, she said, just go to James Spann. He'll help you find him. So, and it didn't take 5 minutes.
And Leslie Gear was on a mission too. She was eager to know what happened to the man she had put so much effort into saving.
I went to Facebook, and the first thing that popped up was James's post. And I said, well, there you go. That's just all God right there. And then that's how we connected. I went and visited him in the hospital that Monday.
There's somebody out here that wants to meet you.
I'm glad to see your beautiful blue eyes. And his color looked great. He was sitting up in the bed and talking just like nothing else, like nothing had ever happened. It was just a blessing to see him looking as good as what he does now.
There was definitely my guardian angels that night.